Okay, so here's the house, and I'll show you the property here. I just came out my back door. So we got the garage. There's my truck full of wood. We cut down a tree today, and we chopped it all up. We got about a quarter wood out of it. Here's the garage, pretty big one. Ian's turning that into our shop. And then we got the SUV on this big long driveway. It's about 200, oh well, probably around 150 yards long. This is our house here. That's our back porch. I kind of need to tear it down and build a new one, but I bought it the way it was. There's, side of the house. Not very exciting. There's the front. Oh, what did the kids lean up against the tree? Oh, there's the front of our house here. I'm actually going to build a front porch here. That's like first order of business. So I'm going to make like a little V that like comes out this way. And the front porch is going to like come out here and along there and then tie in like over here. Oh, this is a sonotube for the concrete that I told them not to play with, and they did anyways because they always listen to their dad. Okay, so that's the other side of the house. That's the barn. I'll get to that in a minute. And then this whole field here is mine. So it's about 5.5 acres. So when I'm going to run the fence, I'm going to run the fence along here, up, and then down. So this portion here that's short grass I'm gonna turn it into like hay. And then the fence will run along here, up, and then around the property line here. You can like really clearly see the property line with short and long grass. And it's long here because they haven't delivered the tractor yet. And I get that in about 12 days. So, and then I'm gonna run over this and keep it short. Later on, like in a couple weeks from now, I'm gonna overseed it with, I got like a overseeder attachment for the back of the tractor there. So that's just the cutoff pile for the barn. I'm gonna keep that and use it. Here's some of the logs I was cutting. That's how much wood we got today. It's a lot. Here's the tractor shed. I just got a pallet full of extra concrete that I'm going to use for posts. The kids are in here playing, you can see. There's the wood that I had gotten from a couple other trees that I'd taken down. And then just random crap there. That's an extra dryer I have. Because when I bought the house, it came with a washer and dryer, but I already had one, so I kind of don't know what to do with it. Anyways, I'll probably just end up selling it for like $50 or something. Just one of those come take it away. And then that's where I store the gas. I store that outside so it doesn't, explode. And then the boat. And I plan on building a boat shelter and all that stuff. So as of now, it's just sitting under a tarp. I've only lived in here for 3 weeks, so give me a break. Anyway, so here, I was working around here all day, so it's kind of a mess, but... So here's 400 1x6x16s. And I'm going to use these for the fence. So it's going to be like a post every 8 feet, and they're going to have a top, a middle, and then a bottom board. And because it's 16 feet long boards, I'm going to have a post every 8 feet. They're going to like skip over and then tie into this one. I'm sure you know what I mean. So this is going to be board and batten. So these are the battens and these are the boards. There's a chain I used to pull the tree out of the forest. And then some more battens here. And then that's the remainder of the tree that I had pulled out. We still need to chop some of it up. So here's the barn here. So this is about 17 days of construction. About 14 of those were myself and Nina, and then the last 3 or 4 days here, I've had people coming over and helping me. So it's going to be a two stall with a tack room type unit. So I'll show you what I've done here. So the front here is open, and it's going to be open so the horses can come in and out as they please, but it's going to have this overhang, so it's not just open to the world. In here we've got kickboards 4 feet high all the way around. They've got their own kickboards, so if they, you know, they throw a hoof out, it doesn't push through the batten, or sorry, the board. So here's the exterior. Here's like a 2x4, and then some more oak boards. So it should be like board, 2x4, outside boards. So these ones are close, gapped up, and these ones are spaced out. Now I'll show you why that is. So we still need to put the exterior wall along the back. So right now for the boards, I only have this wall done and then the front, and I still need to do this wall and then the back one. So I'll show you the feed room. So yeah, so this is the back side of the boards. You can see they're supported at the top, the middle, and the bottom, and I got braces here. So that's the inside. So this is the feed room. I actually put in a window, $20 off Kijiji, pretty sweet. And then I'm gonna put a door here, one of those double swinging doors, one at the bottom, one at the top type deal. Should be pretty good. And then here's the other stall, exactly like the other one. They're 10 by 12. Yeah, so you can see kind of where I'm at with it. Next step for me is to finish off the boards, and then I'm gonna put on the roof. And the roof's going to be plywood, 1/2-inch plywood. I should be able to pick that up in the next couple days. I think Tuesday is when I go and pick it up. Okay, so I'll show you why I have the gaps and what board and batten kind of really means. So, okay, so we got these gaps here, right? And it kind of looks like shit. But when you take these strips, and put the strip up the center, and then like nail the strip up, it's going to be like, it's going to look like that. And the reason why you do that is because these boards, they're never like perfectly straight. They kind of like weeble wobble on the way up. So if you leave like a 1/2-inch gap, that allows them to wobble without running into each other, and then you got clearance issues. So when you leave the gap and then you just run these boards, this is called the batten, and then those behind it are the boards. You cover it up, and it kind of looks nice. So every single strip will have its own line, and then you have this like background with line effect going on, and it looks pretty sweet. Well, at least it should. So that's it. The whole thing I think is 31 feet long by 20 feet deep, and then I'm gonna build little extensions, like, you know, like 1/2-foot extensions off the roof. I've already got those cut up for this side. That's what those are. I'm gonna put those on. Yeah, so that's kind of the property in a 5-minute rundown. We got the house, the garage, the tractor shed with no tractor yet, but give it 10 days or so, and then 7 acres of property with, I think, like 1.5 acres that goes behind. Yeah, so it's kind of sunset here, which is really nice. It's about like 5 degrees, and it's kind of perfect. Well, no, not 5, about 12. It's kind of like perfect to work in. It's really thick forest, and it's quiet. Like if you listen, there's nothing. Every now and again, you'll hear the neighbor shooting a gun. It's pretty funny. Okay, and then like here's the kitchen. So we got an electric fireplace. It's kind of a mess, but I don't really care. We got the, you know, the sink full of dishes or whatever. And then we got the electric fireplace. And then we got this one that's wood operated in case the power goes out, which apparently it does a lot of the time over here. There's my hunting rifle I'm building. And then that's like the extras that we moved in and it was here. kind of don't know what to do with it. Anyways, here's the house. Kids have just destroyed it. That's fine. And yeah, I'll take you on a tour later. Anyways, okay, take care. Bye-bye.